Evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's...
Massive lead! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Rodri. Manchester cannot keep hold of the ball. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rodri battles to win it back. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, the ball's come loose! Breaks on here. Chance to shoot.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Rodri. And it's got through. He's had a look. He scores! It is deadlocked. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Ruben Diaz can hoist it clear. Quick glance at goal. That's good defending, very good defending. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. He's looked long this time. That intervention was very necessary. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Just brushed off the ball there. And the finish! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and
He's tried one! And now they can launch a counter. Could move up a gear here. That's a promising ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the through ball is intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
He spotted the run and played him through. Timely intervention. No way through there. Forward it goes. And they've been caught out here. And he's whipped it in low. And that has been clubbed away. Whipped in. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. France still this single goal behind. Ruben Diaz drives it forward, looking to break out here. It's a decent ball. Good ball. Hits one! It's in! France are back on level terms.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And it's played forward, well positioned to make that interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's played him through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Chance to break. Has a goal! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Manchester get themselves into the lead. It could be in here. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ruben Diaz tries to stroke it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe, he's through, now is he in? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets it back. The through ball. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way.
Manchester are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Hoists it forward, cut out in the nick of time. Mbappe. Up to meet it! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So all square and not for the first time. Chance! He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Manchester take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Ibrox is a wonderfully atmospheric ground. There genuinely is a unique feeling here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Oh, get ready.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
France trail at this early stage. How will they respond?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hoists it forward. Mbappe.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Gets it back. Mbappe. France are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
With a delicate ball, and it's the goalkeepers to claim. Cuts it out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball's out on the left now. Alaba. Valverde. And they've been caught out here. A heavy challenge. Mbappe. That has sent him sprawling. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Mbappe! Oh, real danger here. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Brushed off the ball there. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. A chance! He's gone for it! Mbappe turns and goes back. This could fall anywhere! Rudiger does well there, alert. Battles to win it back. Oh, good interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe opts to play, and the shot! Goalkeeper's ball. And the first half is done. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again then.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Valverde. Rudiger. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior is making a foray down the right. Vinicius Junior. That'll be a throw. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He gets past his man. Has a pop! In for the follow-up. Sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Mbappe with a predatory goal.
Oh look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, real chance to shoot! Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Alaba. He's pinged one through here. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. changes here, from both sides in fact. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's had a go! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Mbappe! He's there to receive it. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Well, nobody's going to argue with that. And he's onside. And he's whipped it in low. Rabiot. He's found his man. Cut out in the nick of time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dembele. Rabiot. Knocks it away. And the through ball is intercepted. He's got it, and he's got a chance! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Referee's given a throw. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dembele. Danger averted for now. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Looks to thread it through.
Madrid clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
And the flag has stayed down. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Mbappe! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he's there to hoof it away. Rabiot. France could have here their final chance. Great leap! He's had a shot! It's in! Drama at the death is... And that's that. France probably deserved a share of this. But, of course, you don't always get what you deserve, and they're going to have to swallow a defeat. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the... He's gone for it! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to...
Goretzka has got himself a free kick. He goes long. Hoists it forward. There's the through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's Kane. What a ball this has turned out to be. Dembele. It has got through to him. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just...
Has a hit! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. France go into the lead. And a shot! And it's played forward. Guerrero goes looking. Kane. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Battles to win it back. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Gets away from his opponent. Corner given. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Kane. He's in space and looking for options. Gets the better of his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Kane. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Oh, real danger here! Oh, it goes for goal! Goretzka. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a loose ball. Kimmich. And the counter is on. Now it's Kane. Kane, he's onside. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gnabry. Kimmich drives it forward. Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. Lobs it in gently. And he's there to cut it out. Hoists it forward. And it's Kane. He's off on a marauding run. Kane. Hoists it forward. That's not going to make it. There's the half-time whistle. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Questions from Kane. He's had a go! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority. A cause of
big chance! Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
And the shot! Mbappe. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Kimmich. Kimmich plays it forward. Goretzka. Could try cutting inside here. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mbappe. Tries to get it forward quickly. Shoots! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Gets it back. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
doangioi, and it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the flank. doangioi goes for goal! And the ball's come loose. And it's played forward. Kimmich. Into the last quarter of an hour. Forward it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's Kane. He's got options out wide. He's got away. That's gone a long way up and away. Referee's given a throw. It's a fabulous position. Hits one! He's scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's Kane!
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Cleared without complication. And that will be the final act. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. You look back on the game then, Jim.
France have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Two high-profile, high-calibre teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition Mbappe! And the follow-up! Oh, extraordinary. Well, he was so quick to respond to that, almost made it count. Great opportunity.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Has he picked him out? Goalkeeper's ball. France have begun to get... The referee's awarded a free kick. Pavard, and they've been caught out here. Mbappe. Good challenge, he just stood firm. This could spell danger. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Goes for the cross. And that has been clubbed away. Ball's gone out of play. Gets it into the middle. And out it comes again. Over to the left. Gets it back. Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Across the field it goes. And it's played forward. and through to the goalkeeper. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, the ball's come loose! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Forward it goes. Well, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Pavard. Forward it goes. Alaba battles to win it back. Mbappe shoots!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good take, and he's had a look. Alaba gets rid with it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of... Has a hit! And he's done it!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
France take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. He has a hit! He has done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's left his man. Vinicius Junior striding forward, facing goal. Vinicius Junior. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And here's Dembele.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Could be thinking about a shot here. It's... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, what a cracking goal! But A cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Hits one! Hoists it high. Nicely worked. Goalkeeper's ball. Mbappe! That intervention was very necessary.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Cuts it out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Koeman. He's in, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Koeman. And it's Rabiot.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Vinicius Junior. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Madrid need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Koeman. It's a brilliant interception.
France probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Done very well to intervene. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. To get himself offside. And the referee brings it to a close. France have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.